Siemi Benabeto, Siemi, children of Isole, the Bantu, Mbote, Yingikino, to everyone that follows this channel. Kimbo Kimana to Tanzania Mazulu, the Almighty Yah. All praises. Nice to see you here online. Today we're going to talk about the Islam again and about Allah. Allah is a woman. I mean, if someone say something against women's, I don't know if that person has a problem against women's, because a woman is a part of the world. She's the nicest thing that the most I could do for a man. Yeah. We have in this world plus and minus. Yeah. And I mean, before a man, if you look at a man, yeah, there was a woman. Yeah, this is the pure truth. But in the Bible, it's completely different. Yeah, but if you look at our sex, yeah, you will see that the thing comes from the woman. Yeah, you become a penis if you, yeah, from a woman. Yeah, which means it's completely opposite. But I always tell you, the Bible is a big problem, yeah, for those who think they found the truth, but they don't know anything. Yeah, the good thing about the Bible is the Most High's words is insight, but it's not from the Most High. Yeah, it's like you will find in nature, yeah, the Most High. You will find in every creation the Most High, but this doesn't mean that you have found the Most High, because the Most High is much bigger than that. And this is what the most of those religious people think. If they have the Kabbalah, Quran, Bible in their hand, they think they have the Most High. How can you have the Most High? The Most High is much bigger than that. The Most High uses good and bad people. Yeah, the Most High is with the poor, and you might think you are with the rich, and you. So it's complicated to have the Most High. It's very complicated. Now, that's not my topic. Women's right. If a woman comes from a man, stuff like that. Me myself, I don't believe that. I think Mother Earth. I think the Most High Himself is spirit, and He has the plus and the minus. He has the chromosomes of both. I think the Most High is the creator, and you need woman and man to create. Yeah, you see it by the machines, you see it in nature, by the plants, you see it by the animals, the humans. A man can't multiply himself, man and man, it won't work. Woman and woman, it won't work. You see it if you have two batteries, it's always a plus and a minus. Okay, by cars, by trains, everything, television, this means you can't do anything without a woman or a man. You need female and male to create, to build, to to make something to work, okay. So I know that Satan wants everyone to be gay or everyone's to be lesbian or something like that, but this is against the Most High's will and gone against nature. So if someone say, yeah, Allah is a woman, for me it's okay. Okay, for me he can be a woman or whatever. But that what we have today is something like a Twitter. If you see Baal or if you see Baphomet, the Baphomet, you will see a goat head. You will see he has breasts, and then he's a man and a female. And this is what Satan also is, a man and a female. Okay, and if you look closer by the Caribbeans and Sephardim and all those kind of things, you might also see that most of them doesn't even have sex. Okay, which means sexuality. Yeah, many people would say, "Oh, sirens or mermaids are women's," right? Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. So, just to tell you, the creation itself is what you see: mountains, water, creatures in water. You see creatures in heaven, fire under the earth, volcanoes, and all those kinds of things. These are creatures of the Most High, and they don't have any sex. Okay, but you can call them Mama Earth. You can call them Mama Fire. You can call them Father Wind. I understand, but they don't have any sex because just it's a creature they are. This is one of the problems, by the way, that they had on heaven in heaven because they saw when the Most High created man, female, uh, um, they they had one problem, it's sex. Because they said, why can a man and female multiply themselves and do sex? And the angel, they're not able to do that. Okay, this was one of the biggest problem in heaven. Hope you can believe it or not. Yeah, it was one of the biggest problems that they had. I mean, me myself, I will tell you from my side, this is one of the biggest problems of the humans as well. I mean, humans have big problems because of that. I mean, this wasn't a blessing at all. I mean, it's good to multiply themselves, but it's also something like a curse because many wars happen because of sexuality, love, and envy, and all these kinds of things. I mean, it's okay on one side, but the other side is also something like a curse, really, that that disturbs every human being, and every human being has a weakness on in this part. Now, oh, good. We're gonna talk about Allah and Allah and Allah Alat, yeah, Allah Alat, goddess of the moon, Diana. They had 400 more goddess that they worshipped before they even called themselves Islam in the Middle East, in Arabia. We're talking about Ishmael. They call themselves Ishmaelites. They themselves say that Abraham came from there, but they know they come from Agar. They believe in Abraham and all these kinds of things. Okay, so this means that the story can be really true with Abraham because the Muslims also believe in these kinds of stories, and who knows, because um, the book of the Muslims came 1,000 years later after the Bible. I mean, and we know the Bible is a book that was fabricated as well, but the stories came from Africa, and then in Egypt, Sudan, and Ethiopia, those kind of areas, they started to fabricate it, changing things, changing colors, and yeah. But it came 1,000 years before the Quran. Now, what happened is that Muhammad, the prophet of the Muslims, he couldn't he couldn't write. Yeah, he couldn't write. I don't know if he couldn't read either, but he wasn't that smart. Okay, and as we know, we have different kinds of goddess that the Muslim worshipped. The Kaaba stone was already there in the Mecca, and they already kissed it. They already did different kinds of ceremonies on the Kaaba stone. They already had the you know, the connection with the jinns. Yeah, and Muhammad, he learned from Christians, or people would call Jews, or Israelites, or Bantus. Okay, he learned that there's only one God. Yeah, and people can say whatever they wants to say. People can say whatever they want to say. In the scriptures, it said, "I have given every nation prophets." Okay, every nation prophets. This is what I say. People don't know the Most High. You know, the Most High will tell you, "I'm not with the Muslims. I have nothing to do with the Muslims." But in another way, he will say, I gave them a prophet. I gave the Muslim a prophet." And if people say no, just remember what Abraham have said when he when the Most High rejected Ishmael. Okay, Abraham said, "No, Father, bless my son Ishmael as well." Okay, bless him as well. So Ishmael became a land huge like Saudi Arabia. You don't have any land in Africa that looks like Saudi Arabia. You don't have people in Latin America, or in America or Germany, black people that live like Saudi Arabians. Okay, okay. Even the Muslim fraction in Africa, they don't live like people in Saudi Arabia. Okay, which means yes, they are blessed because Abraham said, "Yeah, Father blessed them too." Yes, Muhammad is their prophet, and that's why they have power. Okay, so you don't worship or you don't follow something that doesn't give you power, or that doesn't help you, or that doesn't show you the way or light. Okay, yes, the Muslim is going slowly. The Most High is going slowly. The Most High is the Most High. The Most High is not like the devil. We have to understand that. We Banamuntu. We have to understand that the Most High is patient. He wants to see if he really loves him, and he changes his world secretly and slowly. Yeah. So it's not like Satan. You put your mirror on, you put some candles on, and you say different kinds of things, and you sleep. You getting raped in the night, and you, boom, in the next morning you have whatever. What? Yeah, this is not how it works by the Most High. Okay. And every prophet in the Bible can tell you. This is why I hate also somewhere the Bible, because you don't have emotions in the Bible. Yeah, because emotions are important if you read a book. If that, so that you can see what kind of emotions persons had, if he was in front of the Pharaoh, if he was tempted, if they run after the person. It's very important. Okay, if you write a book, that's why it's a fiction book. Okay, it's a fiction book. Okay, you can believe what you want. Okay, this is a fiction book. This is a children book. If you write a book, you don't say, "Hey, what happened? How did I feel? I do not know." These people, they wanted to, they want this priests. They wanted to kill me. They wanted to go against me. You have to, the feelings of each person is not put in this book, which means who wrote it. Okay, this is not how I would write a book. Now, all good. Um, when we go to the Muslims and the power of the Muslims, we have to be very careful because, like I said, they're blessed, yeah, and they have a mission. Every nation here in this world has a mission. Every person, every individual has a mission. Yeah. If you don't do your mission, normally, if you don't do your mission, you will be born again. Normally, this is another story. Yeah, people might believe what they want. I know what I know. Okay, before you gonna be taken to the Most High, the Most High has a way to give you chances to say, "Hey, look, go again as a new person." But even those persons that made it, they have also they people come again. This is very normal in this world. But look at this. What is happening here is um, the Muslims. His mission is um, the Muslims' mission is normally to show the world that that the Most High is, let's say, very violent. Okay, very he only loves those Arabic people, and that's it. In the beginning, we have to always to know and to remember that the Muslims were black people. Then later they become white people. The Moors that we talk about, Moors, they were the Muslims. The the first people that came with the with medicine and all this kind of things are the Bantus. But then also the Muslims took over and showed it to the world. This is well known that the medicine from today came from the Moors. Moors alchemy, Moors medicine. Okay. Now, they love the white people so much so that they mixed up with the white people. But you have it also in your Bible. I think it's Genesis 36. Now, what you have here is that Muslims always worshipped jinns. They always worshipped what the world will call Satan, whatever, jinns, demons. Okay, it's that's the yeah. This was always like this. Okay, they always did sacrifices, and they always worship jinns. Like the Christian is the right eye, yeah, and the Muslim is the left eye. Okay, the right eye worships the sun, yeah, not Jesus. Today the sun became Jesus. Yes, I agree, but they worship the sun, yeah, that gives us light, the morning star. Okay, and the Muslim worships the moon, the brightest light in the night, and both of those creation that the Most High did have power. Okay, so if you know how to worship the moon, you will receive power. If you know how to worship the sun, yes, of course, you are sun worshippers like Constantine and Julius Caesar. You have Hitler, okay, sun worshippers. Okay, in the ancient time and time of Babylon, you have some people worshiping the moon as well. Okay, uh, so Jesus, yeah, Son God. Jesus is the Son God. Jesus Christ, the Son God. Here, the Crusades, they can tell you, with the cross, they conquered the whole world. Okay, which means the Son was with them. Um, yes, if we go back to um, if we go back to the Muslims, um, they are full of secrets. full of secrets. Um, we have people here that are well connected to the other world. They know exactly who the Most High is. Yeah, you guys might think we are playing around with some kids. They don't know Allah and here Jesus and whatever. No, the Muslims, they accept Jesus as well. Isa, like we call Isaiah, they say Isa. Yeah, they know Isaiah. They accept him. They also believe that he will come, but they take the Muhammad as a higher being, as a higher prophet. But it's also normal because Muhammad brought them the truth, and Muhammad was the one that will bring them also, let's say, not really salvation, because um, salvation will come through. So you can only receive salvation through keeping the commandments. Okay, if someone comes, oh, I believe in Kimbangu, I believe in Masa, I believe in Jesus, and that's why I will, that like the Bible said, if you believe in Jesus, you will become free, you will make it to heaven. It's a damn lie. Maybe you will make it to hell if there is a hell, if there is a heaven. Okay, okay, which is a damn lie. It's your comportement, it's your behavior, it's you. Yeah, it's like keeping the commandments. Don't kill, don't steal. Okay, don't love things from others. Don't lie. This kind of things. These are facts. Okay, because this is where the energy comes from. Okay, the vibrations that will always vibrate your whole life long, even if your body dies. Okay, now if you go and you understand all this, you will directly understand why the Muslims are so concentrated to worship the Kaaba. Worship. It's really a worship. Yeah, they bow down to the Kaaba. They kiss the Kaaba. They do different kinds of ceremonies with the Kaaba, with the stone. It's called Kaaba, right, in the Mecca. And this is a stone, a meteoroid that fell from heaven um, to the ground there in Saudi Arabia somewhere, and they believe that this meteoroid has power. And do you know what? If we go to videos like Transformers or other videos, they call it the cube. Yeah, the cube. Yes, it has power because um, it is a piece from the other world. It is abstract. It is a powerful. It has a powerful form to give you more power. This is why the Muslims. What is this? Oh my goodness! I have the door open and something entered here. Um. Um. Even the Christians, they went to Africa to take totems, to take different kinds of things from the Israelites, from the Bantus, so that they can have power. You can look at the queen; they have diamonds, they have chains because it gives them power. They drink blood, they eat children and stuff like that. Yes, it gives you power, like the Kaaba. Okay, if I tell a black man now today, hey, who protects you? Where do you have your energy from? He will be like Jesus, and this is a damn stupid answer because in him exactly is no power. Yeah, this is why we are there where we are. Okay, basically because it was never like that. Moses went to the mountains to receive power, to have a staff. Abraham, all of them. You wash yourself with waters. You have different kinds of initiations that our forefathers. If you're young, they say go out of their family with your 16 years and go and kill me a bear. Like David, he slew bears and stuff like that because power doesn't come to you just like because I'm black, because I'm a Hebrew. Bullshit. Anyway, these people, Zimzalabin, Abracadabra, Aladdin, and the moons, whatever, what they used to believe. Yeah, they know what they do. And they're using demons. Okay? They're using demons to receive what they want. And I mean, should I must I say don't do that? I don't have the power to do that because with whom should I go there and tell them it's the Most High and He don't want you to do that? They would be like, "What? We don't have anything to do with the Most High. Okay, we have ours. Okay, and He gives us what we want. Okay, this is how it is. Okay, we have to, we have really to uh, um, understand the nations. Okay, because first of all, the Most High Himself, He said to them, I don't want you guys, okay? And now today you can't say and go there and say become a Christian Muslim, become a Buddhist, okay? Become a Hinduist. They would say no, we have ours, and He's feeding us very well, okay? Yeah, you see it by their women's. Yeah, they are protecting the women's very well. They don't want their women's to marry any black guy or anyone from another nation. Yeah, and everyone that wants to have any something to do with them becomes a Muslim. And if you want to become a Muslim, you change your name. You will be initiated. Initiation, which means you enter into some spiritual cults, yeah, where you start understanding that there is more than only religion, yeah, because religion is that what you see from outside, but from inside, it's about money, it's about power, it's about knowledge. Okay, and this is what they have. They are one of the richest, the third I think, or the second richest church in the world. Yeah, it's about money, power. Okay, and they can do whatever they wants to do. Yeah, if I say whatever you wants to do, I mean whatever you wants to do. War, crimes, okay, they can do whatever they want to do. And Muhammad is worshipped by the Christians, is worshipped in the occultism, is worshipped by the saints, is worshipped by everyone. Okay? Now, let us go deeper and learn a little bit more about Muhammad. Now, in the hour, let me see, do I share the screen? Yes, I do. Great. In the hour of need, man seeks supernatural help. Here it becomes clear why the Islam interspersed with occult practices. Allah, God of the Muslims, give those handed over to him neither security nor inner peace. It remains the incomprehensibly great distant the Tanzambi who seduces whom he wills and guides whom he wills. This is Surah 14:4. Okay, it says, Allah is not near and personal God. A Muslim has no direct impression contact with its creator. I will make you to understand this part. It is like um you guys have to know no Indian, no Muslim, no Buddhist calls the spirit because the Most High is a spirit. The Muslim is the Most High is a father, but he's even more also a mother because a mother takes care of his children. But Allah has nothing to do with such things. Allah, if you go to Hinduism, you have for each thing it's God. Okay, God for sexuality, God for Rich, if you want to become rich, a god for if you want to marry, if you want to find someone, a god for if you need inner peace or work, deliverance. You see, there is not only one god. And Allah, even in the Muslim, by the Muslims, it's also like this. They have different kinds of this. It's all in Allah, but not really, because there are different kinds of practices for different kinds of things. And I understand this because we can call the Most High, but the Most High has also His guardians, His angels. My goodness, I will kill you. I will kill you. And now he run away. Torture. Sorry. Um. Yeah. So you have different kind of gods for different kinds of angels for different kinds of needs. Okay. Yeah. Or days or practices. This is what the Christians have never taught you. Okay. Okay. That the Most High is a bigger name of the different kinds of creatures. Okay. And they, because they know um because they know spirituality and they understand spirituality, and especially those who understands how to make money, businesses, and evil, black magic. Okay. Black magic. Even if white magic is also bad, don't worry about that. Magic is magic. But they understood the concept of the Most High and of Allah or the other gods. Now, they have not like the Most High with us. He is like saying that we are the woman and he's the man, something like that. Or, he has a relationship with us like mother and children. Yeah. It's like we can call him father, we can call him mother, we can call him my friend. But they don't have this relationship with the spirit that they worship. The spirit that they worship is like punishment. Okay. It's like, let me take 10 women's, let me fight, let me kill, it's a very hard God. It's a very hard and cruel God. Okay. Okay, great. And I mean, our God is the same. He's okay, can be also very good, very dangerous and angry. And this is what the most of us don't want to understand. Okay. Because in all, there's only one Father. Yeah. There's only one God. Yeah. Above all those gods. But, uh, you have to understand that the creation itself, yeah, has also some under gods and some other gods. It's a hierarchy because all the spirits became something. The moon, the stars, the even we as humans are gods and can be worshipped. Okay. Now, he can't and never will say, "You are our Father." Allah is neither one Savior nor a Redeemer. That is why the Muslim seeks after other powers that give him support and help promised times of need. All areas of life are permitted with the occult in Islam, often found in the streets in the Middle East, and signs on the houses against the evil one view. Blue beads pinned to baby dresses should divert the view of the envious, or the sketch of an eye pierced by an arrow. At the back of a heavy Mercedes truck shall curse him and hate other people protection, smuggle their chosen so that their love towards them. And brothers and sisters, you guys think Africa is the worst, but this is a damn lie, because the Arabian world is the Arabian world is the Arabian world is the world of opium and thousands of nights and women's and everyone naked and gays and lesbians, like the Romans. Okay, every god that goes out of our god, the Tanzania Mazulu, is a god that is neither an animal, a female, or male. So gays in Arabia are everywhere. Everyone that made it to Saudi Arabia knows how gay these people are. They're really gay. It's not a joke. Okay, you see them well dressed, having nice cars. You see them playing with African girls from Somalia or East Africa, playing around with them so that they can eat caca and all these kinds of things from those rich guys. They're molesting these girls and all these kind of things. But in end effect, yeah, they're gay. Even if they are Tyrese Gibson or Will Smith go there and getting raped or whatever in Saudi Arabia, but it doesn't matter. Gay is gay, and they are. This is the fact. This is the game here. Now, what's going on? A French photographer photographed an Indonesia journalist, like individual pilgrims, iron nails, and electrode bulbs during an Islamic swallowing solids with hurting yourself. The shocked rationalist from France was with me the occult dematerialization of matter being confronted 100 years ago to was to be found with us in the Occident, found in some Islamic countries away from the towns and villages, the whitewashed tombs of influential Muslim leaders. The whitewashed. Many Muslims makes pilgrim pilgrim pilgrima- pilgrimages from afar to these tombs to receive a special blessing. Some women who have not yet had children rub their bodies against these graves to finally become fruitful. So, like I told you, they are very um there's a lot of black magic on the way. Muslims believe in those kind of things totally. They're so scared about each other being cursed and all these kinds of things you can't imagine. Okay, it's not only in the African or Latin American world, okay? And even in the white world, it's very well known, but the white man is another level, okay? The white man is a complete another level. For those who don't know, Muhammad lived in constant fear of that. Bad guys. He was afraid of blood feuds because he had the death of many people on his conscience. He feared the dawn one every new day. He saw in all created things a source of danger. He was afraid of the night fell and was afraid of the sorcerers spitting on nuts. He feared the envious and their evil eye. He resembled one people who follow each of other from all sides thought. He His subconscious was filled with fear. He feared Allah in his judgment. This can also be found in the last words of Quran in Surah 114. Can be read, in the name of Allah, the merciful. Say, I take refuge in the Lord of people, to the King of man, to the God of man, from evil by the insidious whisperer goes out, whose whisperers into the hearts of men, and from the spirits, jinn, yeah, the jinns, and the people. Muhammad names three sources of his fear: the people, Satan himself, and the jinns. Okay, so I can explain when someone started to see those kinds of things. I will explain to you. Okay, if you live in the midst of two worlds, yeah, you start understanding the creation, yeah, and you start understanding that the human is not only a human. But I think I shouldn't put it now here, yeah. Yeah, okay. Let us. That's why you see, um, me masa. Not everyone can like masa because you might think, oh, what's going on with this masa? Yeah, masa is full of energy. Yeah, yeah. This is what's going on with masa. You can be the full Christian. Oh, I love the Most High. I love what do they say? I love Jesus. I love Yesaya, Yasharala, blah blah. And you met in Gunza someone that is really from the Most High. You will be like, nope, not my beer. No, no, no. Let me go back to my wine and my vodka and whatever because you understand directly. This is not mine. It's because there are levels. There are levels. Okay, and it continues, you know, that the Most High is saying here very clear that Muhammad had a big problem with demons and jinns. Only someone that doesn't have the spirit of the Most High have these kinds of problems, which means that the Most High spirit hasn't overcome all the demonic spirits in your family, all the demonic spirits that are around you, all the demonic spirits that the Most High will give you to catch. Brothers and sisters, I was on. Let me explain to you guys. I was in a situation, yeah, in my life where I should normally sell my family, sell myself. No one died. I'm fine. We are all good. But I was there. I was there taken by people, like decided by Satan. What do you want? Do you want to become a footballer? Here, this is my world. But I didn't give anything. And many people in this world comes in this situation. Many, and it has nothing to do with the Muslim, it has nothing to do with the Christian. It is a part of the world. It is a part of the world that if you grow, that there's one day if you and your father in your father's house don't have already someone, an uncle that came to rape or do anything to you, or someone else that brought you into a club and something happened to you or whatever. There are many types of ways how demons can come into you and disturb your life your whole life long, and you will have them. You can be the person and say, okay, I have those kinds of demons with me and I live with them. It's okay, then as long I can handle them. Sometimes I'm going crazy and whatever, but it's cool. But you can also be a type of that person that these demons, they hurt you so much that you can't handle them, you can't sleep, they beat you at night, they do different kinds of things with you. Okay, people are dying at home and stuff like that, stealing your money, you can't move forward, so it has different kinds of ways how these kinds of things come, but it will come to you anyway. Yeah. So these are the facts and problems that Muhammad had. Okay, Muhammad, um, uh, the Most High chose him to go and tell the Arabian people that the Most High is one. But in another way, also, he had a problem, yeah, because the demons talked to him and showed him that he's a part of them, that he's a jinn, and the jinns are crazy. Now, look, I will show it to you. Now, he felt insecure about lying insinuate insun what insinuations or whatever, and false disclosures, manifestations with he could not readily distinguished from the divine. He felt the wrath and exposed to power of demons and spirits. He knew them personally, you see, and had met them. Okay, okay, and this is why I always have to laugh. If some of our sisters, they're like, "Hey, Masa, yeah, I'm doing fine. My husband, he has a very, very good job, but he has nothing to do with the Most High. He don't believe in the Most High, and blah 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 blah." And I'm like, okay, okay, yeah, 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 yeah. I understand you don't believe in the Most High. Oh, you have a good job, I say, and go deeper. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we have our children. Then you see, oh, your children. The first one is handicapped. The other one has another problem. The other one has another problem, and you see that you can tell me whatever you want to say, but demons are involved. Sometimes those people know something, and sometimes also not. Okay, it sometimes can be a family thing, so that they did something to that person when he was young, and these demons help him. He do not even know that these demons used to help him his whole life long. That's why he don't trust anyone, or don't believe in the Most High. That's why he's arrogant. That's why he's like he is. Okay, but demons, yeah, are involved. And I mean, everyone has demons. But there's some demons, they are there to bring you to death. They will give you a good life, they will support you, they will make you maybe rich, and they will always kill. You are a killer. Don't tell me that you're not a killer, because if you come to my tabernacle, I will tell you that you are one. But then you have still some people, um, they don't even know what's going on. Or some people were fooled, and when they tried to run away, okay, they didn't never see an escape, because um now you have to met someone that can help you. Muhammad had no one that can help him. Hitler had no one that can help him. If demons are involved and take your body, now you start smoking, you start drinking, you start looking at lustful at everyone, you start now looking at children, porns, and you're completely becoming crazy off the grid. Who want to help you, dude? Who? So what do African people do? Yeah, if you see that someone is full of demons, yeah, the people like Alexander, Caesar, and all these crazy dudes, you need normally a priest in Ganganzambi. That's why it was also called Ganga, high priest, also witch doctor in the Most High. Yeah, because everything was called witchcraft. Okay, good and bad. Now, what do you need is now someone that delivers, and this is the word, delivers you, which means catching the demons or telling them to leave, because some of them are negative and they can kill you. Okay, they're just coming to disturb you so that you can't get jobs, you can't get a husband, and even you can be the nicest woman in the world, yeah, and you will see that the nicest woman in the world had hundreds of men laying with her, but not one man want to marry her. And another woman that has nothing to do, she's not even good looking. She had one hit, and that man loves her with everything. They have children, and everything is right. So, um, in Africa or in some places in Southern America, in China, and those kinds of people, you might see that. Wait, I can show my face when I'm teaching. You might see that people used to fight demonic influence, yeah, or temptations or attacks with other demons, which means they used to, if they know they have uh, problems, they go to another place where they used to receive also witchcraft, so that they can go against the witch that is attacking them. Okay, and this is the only thing what they have. Those cults. Yeah, cults. Yeah, it's the only thing what they have. They can only protect themselves with other jinns. Okay, which means jinns protects jinns. And if you believe it or not, if you believe it or not, in the Christian way, in this Christian way that we have seen all over the time, in the belief that we had with Jesus and all these kinds of ways, we can believe in Jesus or not. We had a way to deliver people. Yeah, we had a way to deliver people. Okay, because many of those cults, they had to go to another shaman to take a bigger witchcraft so that they can protect themselves. Even in the ancient time of our forefathers, if someone bewitches you, you had and only two options. Yeah, like Kim Pavita have said, don't go to the 666 preach, because 666 and all these kind of things came from Africa. All this scientists, all this witchcraft and things, they took it now to the nations and they're making themselves big because they developed it. Buddha was sent to India because of those people that are crazy. Yeah. Later, they didn't accept his word, so that he went to China, Asia, there in this region. Okay, because the Most High sent Buddha. We can say whatever what we want to say. The Most High sent Buddha, but all of them were black Africans. Okay, so sometimes if I say someone laughing about Africa, Africa, all of us came from Africa. Okay, now again, before I continue, when you saw you when you see the most of the people having talismans, the dream catchers, and all these kinds of things, having rings on or something on their belt, you know, it's it's mostly not even to attack or to do witchcraft against someone else. It's mostly for protection. It's for protection. They're scared. They know already things that happen to them, and they can see already things, and they know there's also something wrong with them, so that they want to protect themselves, because a real witch protects its children. A real witch, you can't eat his children. Okay, great. Now, you see here, there are nations and cults in this world, tribes and tribes in Africa, tribes in this world, dangerous tribes, and they know so many things, and don't come with Jesus in their near, because Jesus is not there. Okay, good. Um, Now, he didn't trust anyone. The Quran ends its revelations with this cry for rescue, that all he has to do to say there's not a word of peace, of protection and security, not even a word of consolation, forgiveness. Muhammad lived in fear and anxiety before man, before Satan and his army. Like the people of Mecca, they judged Muhammad. Muhammad didn't just live in constant fear, he was also considered by the roommates in Mecca. Okay, so he had a lot of problems with people in Mecca, that's for sure. So they called him magician and all those kinds of things, all good. But now, what is important? Now, exactly. So you see, some people say that he was epileptic. So he wasn't the smartest, for sure. He wasn't the smartest. But like us always, we always say, the Most High uses those who are not the richest to make them the biggest. Yeah, so no problem with that. Now, um, there's one thing that he said. He said that Muslims, however, strictly reject the declaration and claims that Allah has the angel of Gabriel sent Muhammad in the desert to give him the revealed verses of the Quran. But it um, preciously at this point that we must gospel to give a clear answer. If Muslims claim every word in the Quran was dictated or inspired by the angel Gabriel, we must firmly reject it. So is Jesus was will never be 600 years old, and after the birth of his son and the angel Gabriel to send Muhammad in the desert 23 times to prove that he, God, has a son. So there's a lot of problems with how old, who revealed Muhammad, all these kinds of things, because the Torah, yeah, the ancient Testament is very similar to the Muslimic book, and they also accept the most of the prophets in the Bible, but then they start to deny the Jews. They start to hate the Jews completely. This is what the Muslims do, and the funny thing is, still today they do not even know what kind of Jews they really deny, the black ones or the white ones. But we know that they hate the white ones, very clear because of that what happened. So they don't believe in the crucifixion. I agree. Uh, um, Now, here it is. Allah is a woman, as Muhammad and his followers in Mecca increasingly persecuted. 83 Muslims fled to Ethiopia, okay, in Abyssinia, yeah, and found at the time ruler asylum. So they went to Somalia, okay, they went to Somalia, Abyssinia. Have you Allat, Al Uzza, and Manat, the third, who saw the other goddess? This is what is written in the Bible, in the Quran. You should have the man to yourself, and he, Allah, the woman, for themselves. So Allah is Alat, Aluza, Manat. There will be an unfair division. It is highly probable that Muhammad still, in, in further statements, the existence of three goddesses, confirmed later, omitted in Ottoman's revision of the Quran, became this confession to the old gods Meccas. Yeah, very good, to the old gods. This is what the gods that they worshipped. Together with the statement about that relationship of Allah to the goddesses, and the Salman Rushdie made the suggestion that the Meccans associate with man absence inflated. His book is rightly appreciated by all, vehemently rejected by Muslims. As the enemies of Muhammad, this confession heard about polytheism, they immediately stopped their boycott, after which the asylum seekers in Ethiopia began to return to their homeland in Mecca. But Muhammad was plagued by conscience, so that he revealed in Surah 22, 52 to 53, that all the prophets from tempted by Satan, who whispered seductive words in their ears as if they were directed, received inspirations from God. In Insights, Muhammad identified the verses mentioned in Surah 53 as satanic verses that survive to this day, can be read in the Quran. Not Salman Rushdie has invented them, but revealed to Muhammad and later revoked by him as demonic seduction. With other words, he starts saying that Allah is has three goddess. He's a woman, and etc. etc. And goddess of Baal, by the way, Alat, etc. And later, when they say, "Hey, why did you say that?" He starts saying, "Hey, look, I'm just a man. I heard it from Satan. You know, I just heard a couple of weeks ago from another pastor, yeah, that stole some money from people, and he said when the people asked him, "Where did you get the where is the money from those people?" And this guy said, "God has forsaken me." Okay, okay, those people who knows, they know who that person is. Yeah, God has forsaken me because I stole your money. It's the same thing what happened with Muhammad. Okay, he was like, "What's going on? Hey, yeah, we worship Satan. What's going on?" And it's satanic. So, back to Gabriel and Muhammad's visions. Muhammad has a gay friend. Okay, Muhammad had a gay friend, and this gay friend, he was the one that had these prophetic visions, and that's why they could. That's why he was the writer. He wrote the Quran. Yeah, Muhammad couldn't write. Okay, never forget that. But he was gay. Okay, so his gay friend, he saw all these visions and Gabriel and you know, jinns and yeah, you have in the Quran, they have like you have a chapter of Matthew or a chapter of Luke or Jeremiah. You have also a complete chapter of jinns. You have a complete chapter of jinns. In the Quran, you have verses, yeah, how you can get women's without any problem. You just call her names and you call this surah and you will get her. You have in the Quran chapters and surah how to get money. I mean, what's going on? In the Bible, you have it too. For those they know, they know. Okay? That was my teaching from today. Okay? Thank you very much for listening. I know there are many people have so many questions. Yeah, I think this Islam thing, I can continue and continue to speak. Me myself, they call me Muhammad. Yeah, the Muslims they call me Muhammad. Yeah, I know them very well. They respect me very well. I know some of their secrets, inner secrets. Yeah, I visited the mosque. Yeah, when I was young. Yeah, I saw different kinds of things. I run away from it because it wasn't mine. But I had some Muslim friends. They explained different kind of things, but they themselves they don't know so much. But when I grow, imams used to come to my store in Germany. They used to visit me and ask, and hours. The most I just started showing me things, so I know a lot of things about Muslims. And I don't fear them. They are just humans. They need help, like you and I. Yeah. Some other needs money. Some other needs a woman. Some other needs a job. Some other needs deliverance. This is how the world is. Okay. Thank you, and I will see you very soon. Ingeta.